So far, 19 bodies have been recovered from the debris. The Kerala State Disaster Management Authority has said that fire force and NDRF teams have been deployed to the affected area with an additional NDRF team en route to Wayanad. 2 teams of Kannur Defence Security Corps have also been instructed to move to assist in the rescue operations. State Chief Minister P. Vijayan, in a statement issued by his office, said the operations will be coordinated and state ministers will reach the hilly district to lead the rescue activities. India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi has expressed grief over the Wayanad landslides in southern India. Taking to social media platform X, Prime Minister said, and I quote him, "Distressed the landslides in parts of Wayanad. My thoughts are with those who lost their loved ones and prayers with those injured. Rescue operations are currently underway to assist all those affected." Spoke to Kerala Chief Minister Shri Pinarayi Vijayan and also assured all possible help from the centre in the wake of the prevailing situation there. The Prime Minister has announced an ex gratia of ₹2 lakh from PM National Relief Fund for the next of the kin of each deceased in the landslides in parts of Wayanad. The injured would be given ₹50,000 each. Union Minister Rajnath Singh has also expressed grief over the Wayanad landslide tragedy. Taking to social media platform X, he wrote, and I quote him, "I'm deeply anguished by the loss of precious lives due to a landslide in Wayanad. My heart goes out to the bereaved families, praying for everyone's safety and well-being." All right, DD India's Ajay Joy joins us from southern India's Thiruvananthapuram. Ajay, good morning. We've told our viewers how massive the landslides are, which in fact struck Wayanad. Let us get the latest from you. We tell our viewers that at present 19 people have lost their lives.
Yes, Preeti. The confirmation is only about the 19 bodies that have been retrieved from the downside part of this area. The sad part is that many of the dead bodies are retrieved from the neighboring districts, from Malappuram. So you can imagine the scale of tragedy that has struck this area. Multiple landslides occurred in this remote location in Wayanad. It struck majorly the Mundakai Hills, and the nearby hills were equally affected. So what essentially aggravates the situation is that the Mundakai area has been completely cut off from the rescue operations. One good news from there is that the NDRF team, who could reach the surrounding areas, they are on the way to the Mundakai Hills right now, making their own path. So that's one good news from there, and we can expect more confirmed rescue news from there. So far, 19 bodies have been retrieved, and to coordinate this, as you have mentioned earlier, Honorable PM has already coordinating with state government. He has ensured extended all support for the state government, and it can be reflected in the quick deployment of NDRF teams from across the southern part of India towards this particular area. So far, only one NDRF team is there at the venue, but by noon, 4 NDRF teams will be deployed around that area. And for that, one NDRF team has already started from Kollam in southern Kerala. Other 2 teams will start from Arakonam and Bengaluru towards this area. Because the whole North Kerala red alert is in force, so the NDRF teams deployed already there will not be disturbed right now. All rooms have been opened at the state level. Kerala State Police Headquarters have opened a centralized control room through which they can coordinate. So any public can call them. The health departments have opened their own specialized control rooms. Everything is set for the quick rescue operations right now. And to coordinate the whole rescue efforts, 5 member Kerala government ministers, they are reaching Wayanad very soon, including Revenue Minister.
Right.
And the whole disaster management authority office is in full alert, extending all their support to this particular area, as well as neighboring districts who are issued red alert throughout the day today.
All right, Ajay, very quickly now, the visuals which we are showing to the viewers, we see a heavy flowing river there and, after the effect of the landslide. But then has the state administration there estimated the extent of the damage? Let us get more on these Mundakai hills, though we tell our viewers that the landslide was massive, but then is it more of is the hilly terrain supporting more of residential complexes there? What has been the extent of damage? What is the word of the state administration there on this?
But the state administration has refused to tell the exact number because they said only after assessing it comprehensively, they could come up with any number as of now. But what we understand is this particular area is basically tea estate. So it's not a human settlement area normally, but the workers of this estate, they reside very nearby or within this terrain area. So that's where the situation is becoming a little murky because there are so many quarters, worker quarters in this area. And from a very conservative estimate, at least 250 houses affected to this. Debris might be all over. So we don't know how many have escaped. So there were some initial reports, basically unconfirmed reports that at least 50 could be dead. But this can't be confirmed at all. So far, only the body count we have, which is 19 right now, and that can go as the rescue operations proceed. And to put it in the context, this area has received a mass rainfall throughout Monday. It crossed 200 millimeter in a very short span of time. And has essentially resulted in a landslide. And these areas are prone to landslide. Massive landslide were reported even 5 years back, 4 years back, etc. in the same area where a casualty was equally terrible.
All right, Ajay. Thank you for joining in with those details. So that was our correspondent Ajay Joy telling us that as of now, the death toll is still 19 and the rescue efforts, coordinated rescue efforts are underway in the state. We'll keep you updated. That was about the landslides that have struck Wayanad. And also taking stock of the situation, Union Minister George Kurian has also expressed grief. He said that Prime Minister is closely monitoring the situation. He also directed the NDRF to reach there for immediate rescue actions. They have already moved from Kerala and outside Kerala as well. All forces have been alerted.